Hi friends, I hope everyone is doing well. I decided to film the process of marking these ghost prints created in my monoprinting tutorial part 1 video. I'll link that video in the description area if you're interested in taking a look. I will incorporate some of the techniques from that video and maybe use some other marking tools as well. I have a loose idea of how I'm going to mark these ghost prints, so I'll talk more about it as we go along. So let's get started. I must admit I don't use Posca pens that much to mark up my papers, but I'd like to change that. I decided to bring out a set to use on some of the ghost prints. I'm using the red Posca pen to reinforce the circular shape that doesn't read well in its current state. You will notice that I trimmed the ghost print papers. I did it to remove the unprinted sections and to help line up the papers on the monoprinting plate. I decided to speed up some of the sections of this video so it won't be too long and possibly boring. I decided to use orange for the dots because I like the contrast between the yellow, green, and the orange. Even though I sped up this section, I did take extra time to make sure the paper was getting through the small round circles so it would pick up the orange paint that was on the plate. I didn't want the oblong shapes to be in a uniform pattern. I think it's more appealing if the pattern is random. The print looked a bit mid-tone to me, so I brought out a blue Posca pen to add loose detail around the oblong shapes. This print gives me an underwater feel. I like the contrast of the thick and thin wavy shapes. This is another stencil that I took extra time to make sure the paper is touching the paint on the plate. With this type of stencil, you can decide if you want the numbers to be printed so they can be recognizable or not. I did, so I placed the stencil facing down. This way the numbers will be recognizable on the print. I hope I'm explaining this clearly. You can see in a minute what I mean. Once again, I like the random pattern of this design. I'm not sure if I like the pattern as is. Part of me wishes that I pressed a little harder with the marking tool on the plate so the dark blue of the paper underneath would be more legible. I used two slightly different circles for this one, so in my opinion, the print would be more interesting. Here are the final prints that are ready to be used in collages. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Take care.